not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Yes. Oh. I don't know, I'm showing sound. What's that? Now they should hear me. Come on, man. No sound on your YouTube. I got it, man. It should be now. There we go. Big sexy voice. It's back. All right. Back to Bitcoin. As we look at this, I must have pulled the plug out, man. Gang. Bitcoin is now moved above the 5-day, the 10-day, and they're starting to come together. So what you're seeing, if this is the bottom, if this is the stage one, this is what it looks like, man. Yeah, you're missing something, bro. I send the emails when I feel like it, and if you ain't got one, I ain't felt like it. That's how that works. I'm led by the Spirit. We're in the spirit world. Chavez, you see the size of that chicken. We're in the spirit world, fool. So we see Bitcoin breaking above the 5, the 10, the 20. And if you were short-term trading this, if you were so inclined, I mean, if that was my mindset, I'd be looking to catch this. I mean, easy 48. We're below the 200-day now. So if we just step back and look, like fundamentally, Bitcoin has dropped $25,000 a coin from up here at 68. At one point, it was down $28,000 a coin. Now it's only down, as my brother-in-law called to remind me, kind of laugh at me a little bit. How's your Bitcoin going, G? And I said, it's going all right. Why? And he goes, I noticed it's down over 20,000. I said, no, to be exact, it's down 28,000. That was the other day. And I called him back today and said, we're up 3. So if you bought one here when I told you to, you'd be up. Now, obviously, I don't know if that's the bottom, but that's the bottoms we buy. So on the 8th, I texted out that I was buying Bitcoin. It's just a matter of following the strategy. So if you come over here to page 4, it's all free. I don't charge for any of this stuff. And my man asked about emails and stuff. In real time, I'm constantly sending texts and posting what I'm doing, but yes, those are behind, obviously, a Discord wall. And I do it a little different in that I text your phone, like personally. Shit costs me a lot of money, by the way, you greedy bastards. You know how much it costs to send a fucking text message? Like 7 cents a text. So stop replying to them. I get people who go, oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. That costs 7 cents. Don't say shit. Just read it. Actually, it doesn't if I don't look at it. So I don't look at it. If I text you to your phone, I don't look at your replies. So do not text me back. That's outgoing only. And if you're international, I do it on WhatsApp. Probably not going to read your message there either. If you want to talk to me, I'm in Discord or text my cell phone personally. On the 8th, I said I'm buying Bitcoin, stage 1 support. Now, we don't know if that's the bottom. I'm pretty positive. I mean, I shouldn't say positive. That makes it sound like I know. Where's the 8th? I don't want to lie to you. It's a holiday coming up, man. Right there. So right there, I send a text to you if we're friends. Sometimes a lot of you I'm not friends with. But right there, I think it was at night too. Your girlfriend would be like, who's texting you at 11 o'clock? He said, JP is. He's saying we should buy Bitcoin. So that's where we're at. Now, this has been working so far. That's where we're at. And this is super important as you learn the money flow. Like, take your time with this, like almost like you're painting something. What are we seeing? This. Stay with that for a minute, man. You're learning the money flow. You're learning charts. You're learning this stuff. Just stare at that shit for like an hour. Burn it into your brain. Up here I say this. You must memorize the pattern that you see. In other words, I don't even need the moving averages, and I can tell you if it's over the 20. If you ever watch me on a live, and this is not bragging, this is just, I'm just trying to give evidence to the shit that I say. If you watch me on a live, if someone says a stock, I try to say the price a lot of, I don't do it on all stocks, but of the 100 to 200 that I pay attention to every day, if you were to say Bitcoin, I'd be like 43,000 and some change. And what I'm doing is saying out loud when someone else says a ticker, the last price I remember. You know, so if a guy said Starbucks, and I'd go 10 whatever, 106 or whatever it is right now. Let's see, it's been, where's it at? SBX. Oh, that was a couple days ago. We're at 99 now. What am I doing? I'm just trying to keep my attention on this game. So if we're looking at Starbucks here, looks beautiful. Don't buy it. It's not a buy yet. A lot of people text me about this. Does that look like a buy? You like buying shit going straight down? Well, shit, based on that philosophy, this was a buy. Based on that philosophy, this was a buy, and that 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 was a buy. So that's a shitty philosophy if you buy it just because it's down. What do we need to see? Same thing I saw in Bitcoin. So every day I go, this is the low. And I start drawing the stage one. And you say, well, what if it opens down tomorrow? Guess that wasn't a low. And what am I waiting for? The reason I need 3-4 days is to confirm this, to confirm it. Now, buy and hold, whatever. You can jump the boat. It ain't that big a deal, okay? But this needs to be extreme. If this is not extreme in your buying, you're just... I said in 22 I was going to be nicer, okay? So, you're just misguided if you're buying and that's not down, okay? You're misguided. We can save you, though. Disney got a downgrade. That's fun. I've been watching The Mandalorian on Disney. Yeah, Disney getting a MFG downgrade, too. It's fixing to go into a stage 4 decline. Now, there's some of you on here ran out and bought Disney. Crazy. Look, that's day 1 of the stage 4 decline. So if you bought that today, just send me my book back because you're not reading it. You're not doing it. You're buying when you should be, what? That's not a place to buy. It says best place to sell. But maybe we don't want to sell Disney, Gerald. Good. But you don't buy it. You wait. For what? It to go down. To do what? Go to a stage 1. To what? Bottom. Stop going down. So this is day 1. Day 1. But my highest conviction stock is going down. Am I going to sell it? Nope. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down to 436. I hope they do. I dare them. So, we want them to bring it down. I don't see it happening. This will probably hold, and then this is going to kick back out and run up. Unfortunately, this is not going to come down to $36 again. That'll probably be our last chance to ever buy it that cheap in the near term. Probably. Unfortunately. Sadly, it will go from here to higher probably. It's unfortunate. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe this breaks and this crossover holds and we move down. That's what the chart says. Chart says it would fall to $36. I highly doubt it. That's how convicted I am, but it's possible. We'll see what the charts do. I'm not selling anything here. I want to accumulate on stage 1s. Now, if you were swing trading, you'd have to start downsizing here. Where's Lucid? Remember Ashton talking about that? Still above the 20. That's good. There you go. Now, here's what sucks when you're a money flower. And I know you've done this because I've done it. And I know you ain't better than me. So that sometimes will scare a money flower. And they're up like 8-9%. Especially you've been getting beat around a lot. Stock market's punched you in the face and you take it all personal. And you're all upset. Then it runs up. Watch. Pulls me. You're like, fuck that. I'm taking the money. I'm up 6%. And then the next day, it holds that 20. Doesn't go down. And then the next day, freaking rips. Runs up. Tags the target. And yet not for you. Because you needed that little 6% out. You traded out of fear and not strategy. That happens a lot. I know a lot of you do that. A lot. More than you'd want to tell me. But consider me a priest. You can confess it. So I put this video out yesterday and I was saying, man, it's New Year. Everybody's happy and excited, but not everybody, man. A lot of people are hurting. A lot of people hurting from stocks, man. What's up, Manny? And maybe they, you're upset, what, this and that. Well, taking losses is part of the game, man. Taking losses is part of the game. It's okay. So we're still above the 20. If you're in that stock, you should still be in it. Game's still on. I wouldn't be worried about it. Bitcoin is why we're all gathered here. It's building a base, man.
This is not a test.
It's not a test, man. This is the actual broadcast of the Bitcoin. It is actually pushing price right now 43,153. We got a sloping down, right? We got a death cross coming. Some of you guys are worried about a death cross. And you say, what's a death cross? Well, we got to come over here and put some shit that ain't got nothing to do with the money flow, by the way. So all you guys that put this on your charts, don't talk to me about the money flow. Let's see. You're doing something else. So which is fine. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying you're doing unauthorized money flowing. Let's put an orange and let's update it. Look at the death cross is happening right now. So for all you unauthorized money flowers that kind of half-ass partially do it, go buy a notebook today and I might forget about it. The death cross is happening as we speak. It's where the 50-day moving average crosses the 200-day. It's right approximately 61% of the time or some shit. But it has nothing to do with the money flow, man. At all. Nothing. So, guys, I get asked all the time, what do you think about the death cross? Nothing. I don't think anything about it. What do you think about Gandhi? I don't know. What do you think? So that's not part of what I'm looking at. What I'm looking at is stages. Okay? There's no Fibonacci retracements. You see that? None of that. Don't need it. Absolutely adds no value to me at all. Price will stop. It'll start to go sideways, and then it'll turn, and then it'll break out. Irregardless of Fibonacci ratios or death crosses, has nothing to do with any of that. Now, my point being is that strategy, you could use that and it could work for you because you're going to use it and implement it. But the only reason it works is you would use it consistently every time. And so, yeah, if you're going to use it for the rest of your life, probably not a bad indicator, but that I don't need it. Where was the last one? So the last one, was right there. Now we got a money flow buy signal there. And where else? We got one there, but we got one here. So it gets you in better, right? Oh, where's it going to get you out? Way the fuck down here. Well, if we're looking for sell signals, if you're short-term trading, I mean, you got your signal right there, man. Right? So all of that stuff is nonsense. Now, I don't say nonsense in the sense that it doesn't work. I'm saying it's nonsense for me. Because the money flow is going to signal to me before, it's going to signal to me in and out before, it's going to give me a logical place to take profit. So if I'm short term, let's say I'm just trading Bitcoin right here, you're going to sell some there, maybe at the 200 too, trim it, and you're going to trim it as this trade works out. Now, what if you're just a hodler like me? Shit, this is the alarm right here, man. That's it. That's your alarm, man, right there. Right there, man. Right there. Now, here's the cool thing about Bitcoin. You could buy $10. Now, you're going to get banged on the fees on that. You're going to lose a chunk. But bro, the Q is the XLK. So let's look at the XLK. Technology. Right? Now look at this chart. Now look at the QQQ. It's the same chart. You know, there's a little bit difference. Not much. It's a slight variance. Are you trying to be smart with me, sir? Are you trying to outsmart me? Do you think I don't know the 11 sectors of the S&P 500? There's like 258 subsectors. We could get into those. The SPY. Do we need to look? Let's look at the SPY. Yep, SPY's on a sell signal too. So market's rolling over. Now we're going to go back to Bitcoin because that's what matters right now. We're getting a buy signal. The problem with this here, there's no way I could get short. You just have too strong a support right here, man. I mean, you know, if you're super short term, maybe you can play in it. Maybe you can play in it. Yeah, on a sell signal, but it's locked in this trading range, so we'll see. The Dow's on stage 4 decline. Where's oil? Super important, oil, right? Whoo! Where's Exxon? Come on, man. Chevron. These are my largest positions right now. ConocoPhillips. Look at the oil. Baby, baby, baby. You want to talk about AMC. I'm trying to show you how to get rich, son. Buying fucking Exxon when it's on sale. Should have spent the last 3 years buying Exxon. It's been on sale. Why everybody's out there chasing nonsense. Look at this. One of the great American companies is crazy cheap. Everybody wants to talk about something else. They want to talk about Doge and Shiba and GameStop, and the fucking great American companies are dirt cheap. And now they're up 200% and 300%, and they pay you to own them. You understand that, right? You get paid the rest of your fucking life to own this. You could just keep adding to it and adding to it. When you're an old man, you're getting like a $30,000 dividend payment. You get to leave that shit to whoever you want. Think about that. Your parents, your grandparents could have made you just rich. Your name would have been Uber rich. Of course, it's slammed recently, Andrew. It's a tech stock. All tech stocks are slammed. Yes, I like Pinterest. But if you're going to talk Pinterest, you got to look at the others. Where's Pinterest? It's in a shit show. It's stage 1 here, though. I'd be a buyer big time. Let's get rid of that 50-day moving average. Here's what I think. I think every stock you guys show me is going down. Because every stock I'm being asked about is a fucking growth stock. This is all everybody knows. Growth, 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 growth. Nobody ever asked me about Hanes Brands. Why don't you guys ask me about Hanes Brands? That's going to $18. Almost, I have no doubt. This is a $23 stock. I'm convinced of it. Go research it. $23 stock, trading below the 200, bread and butter. Yeah, there you go, square. Everybody wants to know about the same stocks in the same sector. Let's just do a giant list. Affirm. Let's just keep going. Keep giving me all PayPal. Just keep naming all the same stocks in the exact same sector. It's like your brain is locked and it's the only fucking sector you know. Literally, from now on, like every growth stock that's posted, I'm going to block you. They're all running together, man. They're not going to turn until fucking Tech and ARK turn. When ARK turns, they turn. That's how it works. They're going to go lower and fucking lower and lower and lower. And nobody cares that you own it. Nobody. Not a single person in the stock market cares where you bought that stock at all. Except you. That's right. That's the truth. So every stock that you list, if they're all growth stocks, seriously, when you get off this live, go ask yourself why you're bullshitting. Why are you playing that you're doing the stock market when you don't know jack? If every stock you own is a growth play, that's every stock you own. It's the only ones you're playing. When you get off here, you have to go ask yourself why you're bullshitting when you are an adult in the greatest time to ever live and you could build wealth with a click of a button on your phone and you're bullshitting instead of actually accumulating wealth. Go ask yourself that. A lot of people need to go ask themselves that when we get off this thing. I love growth stocks, but it's one thing that I love. Okay? Drives me crazy, man. I do like Beyond Meat here, though. All that said, look at this beautiful stage 1 it's forming. I like Beyond Meat here. I like DraftKings here. It's been downgraded. It's going lower. Probably go lower tomorrow. And the next day it's going to go fucking lower and lower and lower. And it's going to keep going lower until they turn and go up. It doesn't matter what I think about it or what my opinion of them. None of them matter. They are all going down. Good companies are going down. That's why you can get rich, because the market is irrational. It goes too low and it goes too high. And you have shit where that's how you get things like GameStop. And then it goes the other way too. What is different today about Ford? You think they just woke up today and go, hey, let's do an electric truck? No. They were working on the electric truck over here when it was $4. Nobody wanted to buy it. They were working on an electric truck. Everybody wanted Tesla, which was a great one, right? So you had how long? I don't know, March, April, May, June, 5 months to buy this shitty $4 stock that's now what? $25. I think I'm up like 17 grand in Ford. Sold a little bit of it. DraftKings is now $23. I'm glad I trimmed that baby when it was at $60. Why don't we talk about the more important thing? How the fuck you don't know that it's at $23? What are you doing all day? What are you doing all day, Dizzy, that you can't check the price every day? Why can't you look every day? That's the question. What is it you're doing? You're talking to your girlfriend. You got time to hang out with your friends, but you don't know where the price of DraftKings is. Oh, I think I'll go shoot some basketball today. That's the fucking question. Not the bragging that you sold it at 60. So why don't you know where the price is every day? Then I'd be impressed. You owned it one time, sold it at 60. Who gives a shit? Anybody can do that. Should I go down? Let me go down a list of stocks and I'm going to brag on. Close Zynga. That was recently, 47%. Are we just bragging? No. What you want to brag on is that you're tracking it every day. That's the thing to brag on. That's the thing nobody does. Like you're looking at these same stocks every day. So you come over here and you go, cash account. These are all the stocks in my cash account. So every single day I look at Exxon or AEP, whether it's $90, $60, starts to plummet. I look at it, I look at it, I look at it, I look at it every day. Come over here, looking at it every day. I talked about that on the Twitter live today. It's the shit you're going to do every day that's going to make you in life. You say, what do you mean? Well, if you work out every day, guess what happens? If you play an instrument every day, guess what happens? If you paint every day for the next 5 years, every day you painted, guess what happens? You get pretty decent. Guess what happens if you look at these stocks every day? AI, right? Alt looks terrible. Are you noticing a pattern? Most of these are going down, right? APTO, ATOS, let's get past all these fucking biotechs. Boxel, pennies, biotechs, pennies. Look at Budweiser. Remember when I liked Budweiser? Over here, after it's getting throttled. Now, what did I tell you about these big caps? They go back to the 200. It took what? How long did it take on Budweiser for that to happen? September and August last year, start trying to play it. Now watch, this is why I started doing the money flow the way I do it. Watch. That's a buy. The stock's undervalued. There's the 200. I don't know direction, but I know what bottoms look like, and its price going sideways. That's a breakout. Didn't happen. What? Goes down. All right, good. I'm going to buy this one too. Stage 1. Starts to break. Good. I'll add. Oh, wait, comes down. Good. We'll buy a little more. Now it's going up. Where's our target? Now, you could have trimmed there, right? Now what? It's coming back down. Where's our buy? Right over here, stage 1, right? Where's our ultimate target? Right there. How long did that take? January, February, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6-month position trade. Most people can't last in the money flow that damn long. They come in. This is why you can't just join, because most of you are going to come in fucking quit. That's the truth, man. 6 months. They can't stay with this for 6 months as it flounders, accumulate these to then sell it up here. That's not what they just want to buy here and sell there. All right, you can try that. GP roast me for no reason. Oh, you had a reason, sir. Let's see. My friend Whipple says patience. Whip, would you like me to sing the Guns N' Roses song? All right, back to Bitcoin. Boy, this has been brazy, huh? Look at this. Look at this. Look at Budweiser, $67. It's probably going to $100. All I got was bitching about this thing the last 6 months. We can just do stock after stock like this. The problem you're going to have is this 6-month window, right? Well, you're getting that right now with growth stocks, dividend. Like those stocks are just hammered, man. And it doesn't, like, you just got to pick your best ones. Here, Snow, right? Wait for the stage 1, buy a share. Wait for a stage 1, buy a share. Just keep doing that. And when it gets near true value, what you think that it's actually worth, flip it. Go buy something cheaper. If there ain't nothing to buy, don't buy anything. You know, that's the value money game, man. You were all about SPPI. Do you need me to talk about that for some reason, Blake? I don't know if you've noticed this, but all the biotechs have come down, sir. Look, here's SPPI. Here's Bingo. All right. There's Alt. There's CRSP. I don't know if you know this or if you're new to the stock market. If the whole sector turns down, they go down. And they may go... Now, you may say, well, that price is really low. I don't know. Was it low on Ford when it went to $4? Did that seem too low? Or does it look like, I don't know. Depends on how you interpret the data. Right? Now, they're going to come back, and a lot of you are going to look back and go, God damn, that thing went up 500%, dude. They don't stay down. These aren't going away, bro. These things aren't going away. Let's go back to Bitcoin. That's why we're here. These stocks aren't going away, man. I'll tell you one that I've been, God damn, if I could type, that I've been accumulating is DS. I've been trying to buy some shares every day, 50 to 100 shares every day, just chomp, 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 chomp. It's a penny stock. It's going to be $5 one day. I'm willing to put about 10, 15 grand on it over time to prove it. Yeah, BX, PEP, MO, great stocks. So, what do you think about Shell stock? That is not the ticker, Abdullah. Hi, Master. Do not be bored. How did you set your moving averages? With my thumbs. Waiting game, bro. Oh, let's see. Right. So a cheap way to play, an easy way to play those bios is with those ETFs, man. Those ETFs, you start picking up. You ain't got to worry about it going to zero, man. You just work them. Like, just let them come down. What is DS? It's a penny stock. So here's Bitcoin. Stage 1 box. Now watch. This is what bottoms look like, man. That's a stage 1 box. Right? There's our stage 3s. This one was pretty long. Now we had a box here. And it started to run. And then what? Came down. So we got another one. He said, get the book, you greedy bastard. That's funny. Do you mainly follow the chart or fundamentals or both? Both, bro. Both. But the charts will tell you the fundamentals. No, don't buy DraftKings here. You got to wait. So, Bitcoin should break out. It's going to come right back into the box up here. That's super bullish if that happens. But it also is a zone of stopping. The price will stop up in there. So it should push up into here, you know, assuming we don't, I mean, obviously I don't know direction. I'm just reading the money flow. So I'm reading this. Price is going sideways. So what do I expect? Price to break up. And price will begin to move out of that box. And it'll move at some point above the 20-day moving average, which would be our breakout. And then you're going to run into trouble probably right around in here. Very true, Dizzy. Very true. Oh, wait. Waiting for those massive returns in the future, but we all got to remember we can't let our emotions dictate the market direction. If we've messed up big time, keep learning. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, CLSK. I'd be remiss if I mentioned this on that live the other day. This stock is super cheap, man. I don't know that it doesn't keep going down. I owned it at $23, sold some, you know, I own some, I'm buying here. Obviously very speculative, but I do think this will return some money. I don't know when. If crypto doesn't get going, this doesn't get going. If growth stocks don't get going, this doesn't get going. They're all going to go together. PayPal, Coinbase, Riot, all these stocks are going to roll together. That's how it tends to work. But this is one that once the tide is in the right direction, this stock is going to fly. My man's bragging about Netflix. Let's look at Netflix. Ooh, yeah. Up. Nice. Four months slowly accumulating shares. I think I might have accumulated too quickly. That's all right, bro. You're down $1,300. Are you complaining or bragging? Shit, I'm down $4,600 on some stocks. I got one stock I'm down $4,600. I got another I'm up $22,000. Like, that's just part of the game. So if I'll just keep nibbling at it. Don't get stuck where you're, only one stock you're able to add to. Space is fucking train wreck right now. Look at this. I would not add here. I would wait. This stock is a fucking train wreck. Just wait. I don't know what to say on space, man. I'm in this too. I like the stock. I like it, but it's the same. Yeah, DS is Drive Shaft. You can read, sir. Congratulations. DS Drive Shack You know why they call it that? Because you drive balls there. You get a golf club and you hit balls. And hence the term drive. You're driving. So, let's see. They were pumping that shit out of space on CNBC yesterday. I'm in space, but the stock looks terrible. I don't think it's going to get any better anytime soon until it turns. So, yeah, it very well could go to the, let's take it back. Has it ever been lower? Is it theoretically possible that this stock goes lower? Yes. Now, every one of you, when we were over here, if I said to you, man, don't you wish you'd have bought space at $7? Everybody's like, oh yeah, I wish I'd have done that. And then it goes to $7 and they're like, oh, goddamn. Goddamn. Do I want to own this? This stock looks like shit. You remember when Hood, this one's funny too. This is how your mind plays tricks on you, man. Let's look at the weekly on Hood. You remember when this IPO, and I was yelling at everybody, don't buy IPOs, don't buy IPOs, don't be stupid, don't buy IPOs. And it ran up to $85. There was somebody that bought it on that day. Complete dummy. Never buy. If you buy IPOs, I'm gonna be nicer. You're a special person, okay? Special people buy IPOs. Very, very, very special people. Don't be one, okay? It's not the good special. You can always get a stock cheaper. And the only people buying IPOs are amateurs, man, and marketers. So a guy like me, when the IPO comes out, I can get online and I can throw it in there and all you guys want to see it. And it's just marketing. No, you're a complete dumbass if you're buying IPOs, okay? That has been time tested and proven. Google me on it. Look, Hood, Airbnb, Snapchat, all of them come down. DraftKings, all these stocks come down. When? They come down when the correction comes. So you don't have to run out and buy an IPO. You're going to get it cheaper soon enough. Go look at, but then every once in a while I get the one IPO that just kept on going. All right, but that's rare, man. I'm trying to play to win forever. Oh, yeah. So, and I exaggerate it like that because I'm trying to help you. So if over here, I remember everybody wanted to buy the IPO. I don't see how many, does anybody want to buy it now? Because now I got people wanting to sell this stock. Oh, I want to get out of Hood. But I thought you wanted it at $80. We don't want it at $80 anymore? Now we don't like it. Oh, okay. Things changed, I guess. What happened? I thought it was an $80 stock, man. Do you see how the market can be irrational to the high side? It can go way too high. This price was absurd. And just like today, this price is absurd. This price is ridiculously cheap. 2 years from now, is this a $15 stock? Absolutely not. That's crazy town. Where will it be? I don't know, but I bet it's not $15. What's up, Mr. 428? He's back. They let him back online. You gotta play some Tupac, man. His Come Out of Jail album. Oh, happy to see that, man. That's good stuff. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Hood is cheap here. A lot of people want to sell it. They wanted to pay $80 at the IPO, but now at $15, it looks scary. Isn't that funny how your brain works? But if I'd have asked you back there, back in the IPO at 50, man, don't you wish you could have bought it at the, oh yeah, I wish I could have bought it then. And then when you can, no, nobody likes that part. So keep that in mind, man. Watch how your mind plays tricks on you, man. And in the future, if you say, oh God, man, I knew I should have bought Tesla lower. Well, okay, well, apply that to today. Look at Zillow. Just giving you a chance to accumulate. Runs up, back down in the box, accumulate a little more. You're going to look back and go, man, it gave me 8 months. For 8 months, I could have been buying that. 8 months. Every day I get asked about it. What do you think about it? What do you mean what I think about it? I wrote a whole book about it. Buy stage ones. Go see if it's valuable. Buy the stage ones. Just keep doing it. You want to trade it? Buy the breakouts. Well, how long could that take? Could take 6 months. Remember? Look at Budweiser. How long did that take? Took like 6 months, dude, to get going before it ran. Remember Exxon? Man, we were buying stage ones for like a year. I had people unfollowing me. People are like, fuck this guy. I'm not buying that Exxon crap. Look at it today. I think I'm up like $30,000. Remember over here, we were down like $20,000. It came down real low. Remember that? We just buy these, man. Took a while though, look. Took a while. Took a while, man. Yeah, the only problem with Roku, and I love Roku, and I own shares of Roku, and it's down, is it's still trading at like 100 times earnings, man. It's crazy. It's still trading at like 100 times earnings. Back to Bitcoin. You know, is this the bottom? I don't know. Yeah, I don't gotta be Kramer. I like Kramer's content, man, but he comes up with some weird shit. I mean, he was a hedge fund manager, and the guy knows what he's doing, and he's got pretty good commentary. But sometimes he says some crazy shit. So I've been buying Bitcoin since right here. You know, I don't know if it's the bottom. I do know it's down $26,000 a coin, and we're well below the 200, and we're starting to go sideways. So from here right now, I'm assuming we're in a stage one, and, you know, I expect a breakout to come. If it doesn't, if it drops, then I wait. What am I waiting for? It to go down and start to, you know. Now, if you're swing trading, you're going to have to use a stop, but I'm not swing trading Bitcoin. I'm position trading it, a little bit different. Let's see. If there are 21 million coins, how are they not all bought? That's not a serious question, is it? You know there's only so many houses right now, right? And they're bought and sold and bought and sold and bought and sold and bought and sold and bought and sold. It's called a stock market, man. I literally could come through the phone and attack you. All the shares of AT&T are out there too, sir. And they're bought and sold and bought and sold and bought and sold. Look at the volume, right? So 24,000 coins changed hands. 24,000 coins changed hands right there. And that's just stock charts counting. So I don't even know what that means. And no, there's not 21 million. Theoretically, there is. But the father has 1 million Bitcoins, right? Satoshi, he has 1 million Bitcoins. And at least 4 million Bitcoins have been lost, sir. So that takes us down to about 15 million. And there's a bunch that haven't been mined yet. I don't think it gets totally mined till what, the year 2040 or some shit? Right? So we're still mining them. So what you need to do when you get off my live is actually go learn about Bitcoin. Stop bullshitting, man. How long you been on planet Earth and you're still bullshitting? Seriously, man. You don't go see your girlfriend tonight. It's Friday night. I know you're like, I'm going to go get a beer. I'm going to go hang out with my girl. Don't do that. You get my book and you go sit down in a corner and you look at Bitcoin charts and you get on YouTube and you start reading and you act like you give a fuck if you get rich or not in the future, and you start applying yourself and you go get yourself out of debt and you start building your damn trading account and you stop wasting the earth's time. That's what you do. Stop wasting everyone's time, man. We're tired of waiting on you. I've been sitting here waiting now for I don't know how many years on some people to get their shit together. So why don't you do that today? No more bullshitting. Like today. Get it together. Go do the shit you're supposed to be doing. Go check your credit report today. Don't go hang out with your girlfriend and blow a bunch of money. She probably needs to get a second job. That's probably what she needs to do. Get your credit right. Some of you got bad credit trying to trade stocks. You got bad credit, you're trying to trade stocks. You can fix credit. Right? Like, this stuff has got to get together. So when you say the 21 million, I know you don't know shit about Bitcoin. Nothing. But you took the time to type a message. So take the time to actually care. Go on YouTube and actually study. Put in like 100 hours before talking to me about it. That's what I usually ask people. They go to talk to me. I'm like, how many hours have you studied this? You know what I mean? Dude, if you haven't put in some time, shut up, man. Go talk to, stop wasting my time. Stop wasting the earth's time. God put you on earth. You're just bullshitting. A lot of people are bullshitting. Most of your friends. And most of you ladies, your boyfriends are too. They're all bullshitting. Wasting your time. Somebody needs to hear that. Are your 50 and 200 moving averages EMAs or SMAs? You've asked too many questions, sir. You need to buy the book. So here we are, Bitcoin. A little life lesson. Bitcoin's moving up. I'll be on Twitter later. I started to do a talk. It only went like 30 minutes, and then I had to go to the doctor. I'm not feeling great, but I do like to talk about my first book. So, well, I'm going to try to go on again on Twitter to finish that up, because it's kind of like, Penny, like I feel like I didn't finish the knock. Got to let your girlfriend go. Hey, that goes for girls too, bro. What credit is good for you? It's got to be 700 or better, bro. Let's see. That's Bitcoin. Again, sounding the alarm. I think it's a buy here. Don't go crazy. We may get another. Just be about it. Like, buy the stage ones. Might come up, do another stage one. You can buy that one too, right? Buy that one too, man. That's all I got. If I picked on anybody, I kind of apologize. Not really, but if you need me to, I will. If that makes you feel better. Click my bio link. Hey, and on the reel, where's it at? I need to sell like 22 of these today. Don't make me come to your house and beg. I will, if it sells them. Life worth living is a life thirst living. That's my tattoo. Money Flow Gang. That's our logo. They're $18. I need to move them so I can order some more, man. I don't do a lot of begging on selling shit, but it does cost money to hold them. And next shipment, when I bring it down, bring down the price, hopefully, if we can order a bunch. So appreciate you guys. That's at moneyflowmerch.com. Always the newsletter's free, man. Just hit it. I got my little trade. The last podcast I did over here, well, and obviously don't try to listen to all this shit. You'll go crazy, man. Just listen to what pertains to you. I guess my internet's bad. What's up? Anyway, if you go to there, it's on Spotify. It's not coming up. Called Mastering the Trade. I do throw in some real estate stuff there. The last podcast was just me talking. If you go back in my archives, I've got some interviews. If you think you're worthy of being interviewed, I'd love to talk to you. But damn, give me something to talk about, okay? If you want to be on the podcast, we could do that, all right? I don't want to hear about big ambitions. I want to talk to people about shit they're doing. So if you'd like to be on it, let me know. You guys be good.